Here's what you missed on Phathead and Candy in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1. It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Let us begin with the battle. Lady A versus Lady A. What seemed pleasant on a Zoom call, about 4 weeks ago, where Lady Antebellum called the blues singer in Seattle Lady A, and they chatted about usage of the name and everything was good. Well, now the blues singer, Lady A, has asked Lady Antebellum, Lady A, for $10 million to keep using the name Lady A. Meanwhile, the band Lady A has filed a countersuit in a Nashville courtroom to say that they also own the rights to using the copyright and the name and have been for about 15 years. So the battle rages on. Travis Tritt, Vince Gill, Gretchen Wilson, Trace Adkins, all going to be performing at Charlie Daniels' funeral tomorrow in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, Trace Adkins going to be performing a drive-in concert, and it's going to be July 25th, $115 per vehicle. Don't know where it's being held, locally or even in the tri-state area, not sure. But definitely a bit, I don't know, for my taste, a bit much. I would certainly welcome a pay-per-view for a couple of bucks and sit on my couch, but not sure I'm paying to go see Blake on a TV screen and sit in a parking lot. My number one moment is a new online series where songwriters discuss the first number one hit they ever wrote and then play it acoustically. Hardy is the first one on the My Number One Moment series, and he talks about Up Down and then performs it. Of course, he wrote that for Morgan Wallen. Naya River, the actress who made her fame on Glee, is feared drowned and dead. Overnight, the story broke where she went swimming in a lake yesterday in California. And later on, when the boat wasn't returned to where it was supposed to be, authorities found her 4-year-old son floating in the boat. And he told authorities that mommy went swimming and never came back. So very sad. They called off the search late last night due to darkness and going to resume this morning. Jimmy Johnson is over COVID, has tested negative, and is back in business. Chris Sly, he is, and I'll tell you who he is in a second. He's battling pneumonia and coronavirus currently. He was a big dude on season 6 of American Idol, where Jordan Sparks won way back in the day. He finished 10th, and when I say big dude, he was big too. He looked like Penn Jillette. He had big black curly hair with glasses, almost like an old school Jonah Hill, and was a great personality on that season, and finished 10th and is in a battle. We wish him well. Ivy League has canceled all sports. Every sport for the fall done for the Ivy League. NBC rebooting The Weakest Link. Jane Lynch will be your host. Wolfman, starring Ryan Gosling. Yes, new movie, The Wolfman, where he plays an anchor man that's infected and becomes the Wolfman. Same director as The Invisible Man, so it's getting a lot of buzz. And this is kind of interesting. I want to watch this show. Wonder Years. We all loved Wonder Years. Well, Fred Savage is making a reboot. He's producing a new Wonder Years that will focus on a black middle-class family living in Alabama in the 60s. Very cool concept, and we wish Fred Savage well with this one, and sounds interesting. I hope he takes it in good directions, and I'm sure it's going to be an intriguing new show. Television, Cannonball on USA, hosted by The Miz, the wrestler. It's an obstacle course show, you know, one of these obstacle shows where you can win money. Celebrity Watch Party on Fox. A new show on TLC, 10 o'clock, called The World's Smallest Woman. It's a show about an Indian actress. I don't know her name, but she's 26 years old and only 24 inches tall. That's on TLC tonight. And ABC, To Tell the Truth. That is on as well. I'll give you one if you want to, look for something new on Netflix. Drew Baldridge texted me a suggestion called Warrior Nun. Not my usual style of show, but I tried it yesterday. First episode. got into it, almost shut it off 20 minutes in, continued with it, kind of got hooked. The star of the show kind of looks like and reminds me of Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. It is not her, but it could be her twin. And after the first episode, I said, you know what? I will continue watching. So there you go. It's called Warrior Nun. And there you have it. You're Bald and the Beautiful, everything from Nashville to Hollywood.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.